What is up, YouTube? Welcome to Panfro Games. In today's video, we got some more Pokemon Scarlet and Violet news and leaks to share for you all today. We also have information about a brand new Pokemon game coming potentially really soon and much, much more. And of course, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, like the video. I really appreciate it. Diving into our Scarlet and Violet leaks, Kaka came back and gave us a couple of interesting things. And the first thing Kaka told us was Flotet is in the game, so the Flotet line is in the game. However, Eternal Flotet is not in Pokemon Home or the game. If you don't know what Eternal Flotet is AZ's Flotet from Pokemon X and Y. Essentially, this is a super rare Flotet, but it's never actually existed in the Pokemon games outside of the story of X and Y. So it's still not going to be a real thing. So for those fans out there, unfortunately, this is still going to be technically a hacked Pokemon. But we did learn something really interesting from Kaka, which is fantastic. You can get a Galarian Meowth via in-game trade. The person who you're trading with requests a Pawmi. This form is not on the Pokedex. And Central also says, in older games like Sword and Shield, all regional variants for available Pokemon were automatically part of the Pokedex and can be transferred. However, Scarlet and Violet will be more like Pokemon Legends Arceus, and regional forms won't be in the Pokedex and won't necessarily be programmed. This news to me is really fantastic because yes, Galarian Meowth is going to be in the game and Berserker. Whether or not they're actually in the Dex or not, who really cares? The fact is, they're in the game, and that's awesome. So the real question is there going to be other Galarian Pokemon that we're going to be able to transfer over from Sword and Shield and Pokemon Home to Scarlet and Violet? And I wonder if it's also going to include Alolan Pokemon and other Hisuian Pokemon. We do know that a couple Hisuian Pokemon are confirmed for the game. We know that Hisuian Gudra is going to be coming and Hisuian Zoroark as well. There is a leak that Ursaluna will be included in the game as well too, and potentially Cleaver. So there's a couple Pokemon that we know are coming from the Hisui area. We don't know anything about the Alolan forms yet, and I really do hope they can bring over Alolan Raichu and Alolan Marowak because those two are phenomenal designs, and there's so many Galarian Pokemon that I really hope they bring over as well. I mean, the Galarian birds would be the dream come true for me because we didn't really get to use them in Sword and Shield until after the DLC came out. So you know, it would be nice to have them just in the beginning of the game. We can just bring them over from Pokemon Home. But definitely let me know in the comment section below what Galarian, Alolan, or Hisuian Pokemon you want to see come to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And now for more leaks, but for a different type of Pokemon game. So there was a senior game programmer on LinkedIn who updated their profile, and they work at Creatures Incorporated in Pokemon TCG. If you didn't know, Creatures Incorporated is the majority owner of the Pokemon Company, so this is definitely a big deal. And they're part of the development division. So in this first sentence here, using Unity, worked on one announced project and one nearing release, being Detective Pikachu 2. So this person has confirmed on LinkedIn that Detective Pikachu 2 is coming soon. So one, if you didn't know, Detective Pikachu is not just a movie, but it is a game. It was actually originally a video game on the 3DS, and then they made a pretty cool movie about it. I do hope we get a sequel to that movie one day, but we are getting a sequel to the video game, and this is going to be on the Nintendo Switch. So this is really exciting stuff because we didn't really know if this game was in existence. It was always in limbo. There was rumors about it, but now we got hard confirmation about the game existing and releasing soon, which is awesome. And releasing soon probably means before March 31st of 2023, because March 31st, 2023 would be the end of the fourth quarter. So this is where pretty much the end of the financial year for Japanese developers. So this is a big thing. This is why you see a lot of games coming out at the end of March. So I can see Detective Pikachu 2 coming in towards the end of March, filling that Pokemon gap for the beginning of the year. I mean, we got Legends of Arceus in early 2022, so I can see them having another Pokemon game as well in the early part of 2023. And I really do like this cycle of releasing like 2 Pokemon games a year. one in the first half and one in the second half. So hopefully they keep that up. And personally, I am excited for this game. These games are pretty fun from what I've seen LPs on Detective Pikachu. I hope we get a trailer soon for this. Probably sometime, I can imagine in January, or maybe if they do a Pokemon Direct at the end of the year before Scarlet and Violet comes out, I can see a Detective Pikachu 2 trailer being there as well. Now for a news update. So previously in the last video, we talked about the Pokemon Ultimate Journeys anime that will have 54 episodes. That means there's still 16 episodes left to air in Japan. So there was not enough time for those episodes to air in 2022, which means the Gen 9 anime will be delayed until February of 2023. But now we have received an update about this story, and they updated the press release on the anime. So editor's note, details about the number of episodes in the newest season were included in the original issuing of this press release in error. Fans can stay tuned for more details. So it seems like the anime season isn't actually going to be 54 episodes long. It may actually be cut short. And with less episodes in the anime, that means they can get to the Gen 9 anime even sooner. So it's probably going to be releasing about around the time that Scarlet and Violet is actually out. Maybe a couple weeks after, maybe in December. Because when a new generation is dropped, pretty much everything at Pokemon Company has to line up. So the game, the cards, the anime, the merchandise, and any other games as well. Like Pokemon Masters probably have something for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet as well. So there's a lot of things they got to line up and make sure everything's doing the same marketing push. So it is very important for the anime to be releasing around the same time as the game. And so with this editor's note, that's going to be confirmed to be happening. And I'm very excited to see what happens in the latest generation of Pokemon anime too. Now for some spicy news, the Pokemon Company has been tweeting this weekend, and they even retweeted this GIF from 2020 today, which is really interesting. And if you've been paying attention to the Pokemon leaks, you know that there is a feature called Pokemon Camp in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And I have a big feeling that the Pokemon Camp feature will be shown off in the next Scarlet and Violet trailer. So we know at Pokemon Camp, you can hang out with your Pokemon, similar to Sword and Shield, and you can make food for your Pokemon and feed them, heal them. You can make them love you. You can play with them. And apparently, this is also going to be the replacement for the daycare center as well. In another tweet that showed up today, they also show this. Mal's recipes are always so delicious. What are you planning to make on National Cooking Day, trainers? Sure, could be talking about National Cooking Day, but because we know that the Pokemon Camp thing is in Scarlet and Violet, and it is a heavy emphasis on cooking, and it has been some time since the Scarlet and Violet trailer, I have to believe that this is low-key hinting at a brand new trailer about to drop. And potentially, it could drop this week. It really could drop this Wednesday. There is a chance. But if it doesn't drop this Wednesday, then it has to drop the following Wednesday, because next week is the first week of October. They're going to have to start that last 2-month marketing push at this point. We are less than 60 days away from Pokemon Scarlet and Violet releasing at that point. So we really need more info. And they haven't even shown off all of the features. Like no Pokemon Camp yet. We haven't even seen Paradox Pokemon. We haven't even seen the new evolutions of old Pokemon yet. And all of that are check marks for marketing teams. So we're definitely going to be seeing this information in some way, shape, or form very soon. Don't know if it's going to be short trailers or long trailers. Hopefully it's another 3-minute trailer. That'll be fantastic. But we just have to wait and see. But the time is coming. The official news is dropping shortly. And there we have it, guys. That is all the news and leaks we have. I will make one trailer prediction. I do think in the next Scarlet and Violet trailer, we will be seeing the Dunsparce evolution. It's going to happen. That is where I'm going to put my money. I'm not going to bet anything, but that is what I really want. We need that Dunsparce evolution, all right? They need to show us at least Dunsparce and Giraffridge. Now I'm going to put it down to Dunsparce, Giraffridge evolutions coming next Scarlet and Violet trailer. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out, and have a great one.